get real close. All right. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Can y'all see?
Hi.
Okay. We're back. Welcome back to another episode of Poised and Petty. I'm Patrice.
I'm Tiara.
I'm Patient.
All right. And tonight we have an actual special guest, a for real special guest, and not just Line Sisters as a live audience. And so tonight I'm going to be introducing you to Shantae Brown. She is a St. Louis-based blogger who is an avid thrifter, and she pulls together the best looks on a budget. And so we wanted to invite her on so that she'll have an opportunity to share like her thrifting tips and how she does what she does. I do want you to follow her on Instagram. She is at The Brown Closet on Instagram. Her feed is fabulous. And so we want to go ahead and just make sure that she is able to share with us. And then we'll continue on with the Poised and Petty once we've done that, right? Okay.
Right.
I'm going to invite her back on while she's getting connected. Feel free to chat away. And one thing we also said that we wanted to do was to ask you guys who watch what you would like to see us talk about. So if you have any topics or titles, go ahead and there's Shantae. Welcome to Poised.
You see, I didn't do anything different with the lighting. Let me turn this mic down some because there's an echo. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay.
It's still a little bit
Too close. Okay. There's an echo. Can you guys hear that echo?
We can hear it. Can you try turning your microphone? Is there somebody with a cell phone nearby?
Me. Turn it off?
Or just down?
I'll turn it off.
Okay.
Okay. Is that better? Nope, still an echo. Nope, I muted myself. I'm turning it down some. Is that too low?
No, we can still hear you just fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. This is our first time with a live guest, so we're working out the kinks, and our audience knows that. Yeah, it's the first time.
I've never done a podcast before, so you probably can tell because I'm really echoing. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm not sure because we didn't get that feedback the first time. Do you want to try and take it off?
I know at first it was really clear, and now there's a lot of echo. A bad echo.
All right, let's do that. And then we'll reinvite that.
Bear with us, guys. We're figuring it out.
Be patient.
Okay. Is that better? A little bit?
Yeah.
I still have it a little.
Yeah, still a little bit.
I don't want to, mess with the podcast.
But go ahead and introduce yourself. We're gonna roll with it.
Okay. So my name is Shantae Brown, and I am a local blogger in St. Louis. I'm a mom, and I thrift shop all the time. And I show women how to thrift and save money and shop on a budget and look good on a budget, on your budget. Because everyone's budget is different for shopping. So you can look really good and fabulous, if you're a single mom and maybe you don't have a lot to spend on clothing and you still want to look good, or you may be an executive and you do have this huge budget to shop with, but just don't know how to shop. So I do it all. But I love helping women, especially women who struggle with how to put things together. And maybe I only have $20, but I really want to look nice for my husband. I really want to look nice. It's all I have. So I love helping women, work with what they have, work with their budget. So that's my passion. I have, let's see, a little background. I have about 15 or 16 years retail, retail management. And right now I work in the corporate world, but so blogging is like my it's my hobby. It's what I do, for myself. Aside from my family, it's my thing. That's my thing. So I think it's important as women we have something that we enjoy doing, for ourselves, and so yep, that's why I do what I do. Do you guys have any questions or anything? I have 4 children, 2 grandchildren, so I'm a grandmother. I'm 46, so I'll be 47 next year. I'm married. I've been married for 12 years. That's about it. So,
no
questions you have or anything?
I wanted to just say thank you for joining us tonight. Shantae will actually be presenting tomorrow at the STL Creators Expo, and she has been given a small budget, and she'll be presenting some holiday looks that she put together. I'm excited to see what they'll be because I'm like, I know the small budget that I gave her. Just what she was.
That was a huge budget to me. I mean, it was a decent budget for, 3. You said 2 to 3 thrifted looks, and I'm like, that's a lot of money.
See, we clearly need some tips on thrifting from her, right?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. So I'm excited. Yeah, I think I put together some looks that anyone can go. What I like to show is that anyone can go out and you can go out and look, buy these things and look great, and you don't need a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of money, and I know from my retail experience, I know, oh, maybe that's better if I move back. It's not as bad. Let me go back here. No, it's still. But yeah, it just doesn't take a lot, to look great. And working in retail, I know like the retail prices and brands, and you go into a thrift store and you're shocked. I mean, I'm literally shocked at the prices and the quality of clothing you can get for $3 and $4, so it is a benefit that I do have the background and the experience, and it's a gift. My friends always tell me you can go into a store and thrift store and you can find something in like 15 minutes. You got an outfit, or 20 minutes. And I'm like, I used to say, well, is that a gift? Being able to do that, and it is, because I can help people too doing that. So, and with 4 kids, I can shop, and save, I'm thrift shopping for them too. My husband, he's still a little like, okay, but yeah, I find him things. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I agree. I have 2 little boys, and I have not purchased a pair of pants retail for them since. I thrift for myself as well, but I don't think I don't always go. So when I do go, I just kind of grab everything that's in my size. So I want to be more intentional about the thrifting process. But for my kids, I will go, and it's like Christmas when I come out of that mug.
Yeah, you can find so many, and then you have little kids, so when you go into the department stores for them, or even the mall stores, the clothing is so expensive and they grow so fast. So you pay $15 to $20 for a pair of pants at the Gap, and the next week they got holes in them because they were running and playing at school, and
Absolutely.
And I find so much clothing with newer tags,
Absolutely.
and I'm like, wow, these pants are $250, for them. And they came from, Children's Place or Gap, and in the store they're $10. So, yeah. The reverse side of that is knowing, how much you can get things for sale too in the store, because I do find good sales in the stores too. And sometimes if there's a markup in the thrift store, Salvation Army or Goodwill, I'm like, no, I probably can get, I've seen this in the clearance at the Gap for 75% off.
Yeah.
Kind of know those things, and what if you're really getting a good deal, you have to know that.
Exactly. Is there a way that you can maybe give us like your top 2 thrifting tips for the people that are watching?
Yeah, I can do that. I think one of my very first blog posts was thrifting tips for someone new who maybe is new to thrifting. And one thing I would say is very important too when you thrift shop and you're new to it. You take your cell phone with you. Make sure you're able to Google a brand to see if it's worth buying, maybe. And nothing at all against Walmart, but maybe it's a faded glory shirt. And you don't really know, it's marked up to maybe $6. Well, you might be able to go to Walmart and get that shirt for $3. So that's one big thing I would say, knowing that you can Google something to see if it's worth what you're paying for, so that you're not, because it's all about getting the best value for your money, you know, getting a good deal. And if it's something that's marked up and is not really a good deal, then you
Right.
or you may find something and it's a brand maybe that you've never heard of before. I found so many different, for example, store Anthropology in the mall. They carry about 15 different brands. So if you find an Anthropology shirt or sweater and you've never heard of that brand before, you can Google mall and say, oh, this is a $70 sweater. Yeah, I'm going to pay $4.50 for it. So that's one thing I would say. Make sure you go when you thrift, you have your cell phone so you can Google the brands to make sure you're getting a good deal. And also, it's really important to know your sizing for different brands. I would say that because a lot of people, there's a big misconception with thrifting that, you know, I won't say misconception. I'll say a lot of people are uncomfortable trying thrifted clothes on because they're used clothing, which is fine. Because I say it's their preference if you don't want to try it on. They take it home and wash it first. But then there can be a lot of back and forth if you don't really know what size you wear in certain clothing. So I would say just make sure when you go in, you say, okay, I know that I'm looking for a size 10 pants if they're in a tape, or a size 8, but then it'll save you some time from going back and forth. So those are two things that I would say. There's so many things I could say, say about thrifting, but the top thing is just to know. I would say have that cell phone there and Google the brands to make sure you're getting a good deal. Because I mean, you find a brand and you're like, oh my God, this is a $200 dress. Yeah, you're gonna get that for $5. So that's probably my biggest thing, to make sure that you know what you're buying so that you're getting a good deal. And that's a good just Google it and look it up and see how much your retail for, how much it costs. And then,
awesome.
Knowing what size you wear at certain brands so that you're not spending a lot of time going back. A lot of thrift stores now they do have a return policy, so you can buy something and you can return it in 7 to 10 days, or 5 to 7 days. So, but it'll save you time when going back and forth if you know what size you wear certain items. I'm looking for shirts. Okay, I'm gonna go through. I know in this brand maybe I wear a medium. This brand maybe I wear a large. Because like I said, some people just don't feel comfortable trying it on in the store. So,
right. That's very understandable. So what we're going to do is have Shantae, if you can put the link to that blog post that you were referencing in the comments.
Okay. Let me pull it. I'll have to pull it up here. I think I'm going to lose you though. Let me look on my phone.
Okay. And then we're going to close you out off the main screen. But I wanted to just again say thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll put that put the link to that blog post with the thrifting tips in the comments, and then you guys can check that out at your leisure.
Okay.
And then I will see you tomorrow, Shantae.
Yes, I will see you all tomorrow. Will you guys be at the event?
I'll be there.
Okay. All righty. So I'll see you tomorrow.
I will not, unfortunately. I'm in Texas. So.
Okay, that's okay. All right. I want to videotape or something so you can see it.
Yes.
Right. All right, thank you. And remember, guys, you can follow Shantae. She is at The Brown Closet on Instagram. And then there's like a little box, if you look next to it where it says Poised and Petty Holiday Edition, there's a little eye with the information box. All of the links for all of our stuff is in there. So my blog, which I don't blog, but my YouTube channel, my Instagram, Patience's blog and Instagram, and Tiara's YouTube channel.
We're not going to talk about that right now.
She's working on it.
I'm working on it.
So, Chandra, I'm also live on Instagram. So, Chandra wanted to know if I repurpose any items that I thrift. I do not. I usually, if I go thrifting, I buy jeans because they're $3. And so I'll buy a bunch of jeans. I buy slacks for work when I go thrifting. And then I get my kids T-shirts and shorts. Everything for my children is thrifted. And then it's like I get as much as I can from them, from the thrift store for them, and then I'll take it and then add new pieces to kind of make the wardrobe.
How did you start like thrifting? Because for me, I've never thrifted before. I have I have other friends that thrift, and I've never felt like I would know like where to start but I do want to start thrifting, or at least try, I guess. Like, where did you start, like, with your thrifting? You just I don't know. How do you find, like, quality pieces? Because I'm the type of person, I don't like and this is probably my problem. This is probably why I don't thrift. But I don't like going through and like picking through stuff, trying to find things.
No, I definitely get what you're saying. You just have to find, like, all thrift stores are not created the same. So like even if there's like two different Goodwills but on different sides of town, I feel like one may be more organized and better organized than the other. So like you have to learn the thrifting spaces in your community, which ones are good to shop at and which ones are not. So you try to find the ones that's more organized, and just kind of anything. If I find something in my size and it's brand new, I'm buying it. There's a ton of stuff like that. And then one day I was in a thrift store and the workers told me that Target and some other company donates their clothes that didn't sell.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Is it a Goodwill?
It's a Goodwill.
Yeah,
and then so like the Target donates their unsold like stuff on a Tuesday. So it's like if you go on a Tuesday, the odds of you getting that stuff, the brand new with tags, is easier. So it's just a matter of getting out there and shopping and being patient, because every time you go thrifting is not going to be a success, I would say.
Yeah. And for the people, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tia.
I was saying I've had good times thrifting, even if I don't go looking for specific things. And then as far as I'll go get items. Like I found gowns in thrift stores, and you can get them altered. Like as long as the size is something that's close to me, then I'll take it and get it altered, because the price will be 3 times as much if I was to go and buy it in the store. Mm-hmm. But there's another thing that I will find in there that you can find, like vintage blazers. I would always buy my jean jackets from the Goodwill or thrift store, because you can always find them there. Even on fatigue stuff, even though it's been popular now, you can go into a thrift store and find it really quickly. I mean, there's all types of stuff. I mean, I found skillets in there. I found, I mean, pictures. I mean, all types of stuff. I love thrift stores. Yeah, I think I called you one time when I found a desk. It was like a sewing desk. Yeah, in one of the places. So I'm big on finding furniture, because I like it.
And for the people that didn't really hear, it's Shantae, right? She's going to give us a link to one of her blog posts about tips, because I was going to ask that question. So that was a good question, Patrice. Like a few tips for people that are new to thrifting. What do you do? So she should be leaving at some point, maybe, or we'll get the link to her blog post that has like the tips for beginners, so that y'all can check her out.
Yeah.
That's something y'all didn't hear. So.
All right. So what else are we talking about tonight? Oh, she just posted the link. So that was right on. So guys, interested in thrifting, you make sure that you follow the link. She has probably a ton of tips and stuff on there, and we can get started. And I know something else that Shantae, she didn't mention it when she was on the camera, but she does this girls day out thrifting bus ride type thing. And so you literally pay a small fee, and you catch the bus, and the bus takes you all around the city of St. Louis to different thrift stores. And you have, I think lunch was available and maybe a t-shirt or something.
She said next one is in the spring.
The next one is in the spring. So I'll remember, like when I see her start to post it, I'll make sure that I share it on my IG. So for you people who are in St. Louis, you can check that out and maybe come join us. I missed the first one because we were out of town. Yep.
Well, ladies, this is our last Poised and Petty episode of 2018. I cannot believe 2018 is almost over. Like,
yes.
Where did the year go?
Right. It went by so fast.
So I have a question. So what, as of today, what has been like the best moment of 2018 for you, and what's been like, I guess maybe the lower moment for you? I think that's a good place to go with this.
Yeah, that is like the peak and the pit.
What's your 2018 peaks and pits?
Oh. I'll let one of y'all go first.
Well, I'm sure
she's like
wait a minute.
I would say that one of the peaks for 2018 has been Poised and Petty. Like this has been like a very fun and creative outlet for me, and it's something that I definitely We had been talking about doing something together because we all have like our individual platforms on social media. And we had always been talking about, like getting together and doing something. And we had talked about doing a YouTube channel and doing like a joint blog. And none of those things quite didn't seem to like make sense. And then when I did the sewing competition, that Sewing Blab competition, I learned about this platform. And it just seems to make the most sense because Patience lives in Texas. And then Tiara and I are here. But it's like, no matter where we are, we'll still be able to, show up on a Friday, every other Friday. So it works the best. And then we can see each other. We can talk to each other, which is different from just your regular podcast. So I really enjoyed this one.
I do too. What was your pick? Are we going to do all of the peaks and then all of the pits? Or
let's mix it up because I don't want to be up on a high and then drop to a low. Peaks. Mine was a peak and a pit.
Okay.
My surgery.
Okay.
Was a peak and a pit. I got fibroids removed. I don't know if you know because women have to deal with fibroids. I need to do a video on that and the whole process of it. But that was a peak and a pit. It ended a lot of pain, a lot of frustration, and the healing part was bad, but it was still a peak though. It gave a lot of options for me, and it was freeing in some senses.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a peak and a pit.
A peak and a pit.
Yeah. Then I was off work for a month.
That was definitely a peak.
Yes, I was off work for a whole month.
That was definitely a peak.
I had not been off work for a whole month since I was 18 years old.
Wow.
18 years old.
Just grinding.
Yeah, I just did and still got paid. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that was like I didn't not work for a month and then didn't get paid. So
yeah.
it was good. It was good. I made the best of it. Yeah. What about you, Pay?
Oh, where do I start? No. I'll start with my pit first since I would say my pit of 2018 was reaching a point where I had to like put my pride aside and be like, basically I had to do what I had to do in order to financially make things meet at the time where things were not meeting with just my one income. So I had to do what I had to do.
You're going to have to clarify that because it sounds like you went to work the streets.
Well, no. Sometimes you have to, no. But no. But having to take on a second job and really just do what I had to do. I really had to put my pride aside to do that. But it helped me to get to some of my peaks. So I had some peaks this year. It was a rough year. It was definitely a rough year, but I would say a few of my peaks, definitely going on the trip in November. That was my first time out the country and my first vacation in almost 2 years. So I was very excited for that. I started my blog in May. I launched it on my birthday. That was definitely a peak because I've been wanting to do that for a few years and I finally did it. And then starting this platform, I'm on social media in ways that I never even thought I would be, doing a broadcast, blogging, and I'm really going to try to amp that up in 2019. So my end of year is better than the beginning of my year. I'll say that. So I'm glad that it's ending on a good note.
I think I definitely had more peaks this year than pits. I honestly can't think of anything that I feel like qualifies as a like significant. That was such a bad moment in my life that I felt like it needs to be qualified as a pit, if that makes sense. Overall, 2018 has been a good year for me, for the family. We've traveled financially. We've been secure. I've been able to kind of do things creatively that I otherwise would not have been able to do. So, it's just just trying to make, do. I've just been trying to be very, very cognizant of the blessings that I've received this year, because it's not always been that way. It's definitely not always been that way. So, yeah.
I want to read, Daphne said she's been working a second job all this year too. Her last day is Thursday. So thank the Lord. And I'm glad you said that, Daphne, because for the longest time, I wasn't telling people I was working a second job because of my pride. But my last day will be in January, and I'm happy for that. But just having that pride to say that I had to get a second job was just. But anyway, thankful for all the blessings, all the money that has been coming my way.
Okay. So, but yeah.
Oh, I got my locks.
Oh,
that's
Tiara started her locks.
For me. I started my locks. That's
definitely a peak. Yes.
For me, considering I changed my hair.
Wait, this is the first time y'all are seeing her hair.
Yeah, it is.
This is the
like
first
anybody
time.
that's what
She's usually wrapped up.
Wrap my hair up all the time.
I might have to have you call and talk to my mom, because she's going through because she has her sister locks. She's going through a little where she's like, I'm not feeling them right now. She's had them a few months now, but she's at a point where she's just like, they're not long enough to do anything with. And like, you'll see her tomorrow. So I'll talk to my mom.
I'm a husband, because I understand. I mean, it's definitely, that's a peak for me. You have your moments where you're just not feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You have your moment. It's a blessing to have first people that's around you.
Miss Sarah said the struggle is real.
I mean, it is. It's awesome to have people that's around you that compliment you regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They see the beauty in you regardless of your hair. And y'all know my stuff was, and I have fine hair. I have 4C hair, but it's, it's.
She's waiting on your
YouTube. I know. This has been a journey. So that's a peak for me to even lock my hair and not cut it off. You know what I'm saying? I've had those moments. So I'm like, what? I'm getting ready to rock a low fade. I'm getting ready to go and throw my wigs on, and I have not touched a wig. I have not put anything on my hair. I'm ready to be 6 months on the 11th. That's the longest other than perms, that's the longest I've not switched my hair up, and I've been consistently stuck. That's how I feel, stuck in one hair. But it's getting better. So it gets better, Miss Mary. It gets better. That's what's gonna make us appreciate this journey. And once we get, what? We earned the shaking of our hair. Yeah,
they're gonna be like.
Oh my goodness! In 2 years, y'all gonna be like, she needs to get off the camera. That's a peak. That's a good peak.
I would definitely agree. I'm agreeing on your peaks.
Yeah. You said a couple times. That's good to see you, babe. I'm like, okay.
Because your hair looks so good on you.
What did I look like before? You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, she can wear any hairstyle, any hair color. She just has one of those faces that can pull off anything. It's almost annoying.
I mean, now this was me being consistent. I need to have some consistency in my life. And I said, you know what? If I stop caring about my hair, I can focus more about myself. And that's what I've done.
That's a word.
That's what I've done. I've definitely gained a deeper knowledge and love of self when I had to remove this. I had to deal with the 5 head. This right here used to be the struggle. Whew,
that's all right. I'm right
now, now I'm just like, you know what? This me. I love it or leave it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think it'll be good to talk. This is kind of like a wrap up episode. So really, just what we plan on doing in the next few weeks, what we see for Poised and Petty in 2019. I know we have some great ideas. We don't have to share everything, but just really what we personally, are going to be doing in the next few weeks, what we have been doing in the last couple of weeks. It's the end of the year. Things are winding down. I know me, I've just been DIYing over here, crafting and trying to hone on my Patrice skills and do some fun things. I'm just getting excited about my family coming to visit in 2 weeks from today. I haven't seen them in 7 months, and I'm so excited. So what have you guys been doing the last couple of weeks? What will you be doing these last few weeks of the year? And what do you plan for your new year?
You want to go first?
Sure, my list is short. Past couple of weeks, time has flown by. What have I done? I mean, I'm doing something. I've gone to the movies. I've gone to restaurants. I can't remember. Life is kind of a blah. The last couple of weeks, work has been busy. Let's see here. What have I been? I've been getting things together to hopefully move next year. So that's what I've been focusing on. Now it's Christmas time. Came around so quick. And the end of the year, what am I going to do at the end of the year? Everything is still up in the air. Like I have a couple of events to go to. We have like a gathering here, and I'm not doing a lot of shopping for Christmas. I've already said that. I mean, Baltimore, awesome. My cousins may come down. Trying to think what else. So there's not really much going on. Like the stuff I want for Christmas. I mean, I believe I'm going to get it.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm getting it, y'all. I think I'm getting it. If I get it, for me is improvements on the home. If you love me,
buy you some Home Depot gift cards for Tiara.
Such needs to get worked on. Find somebody to do it and pay for the service. That I am an acts of service woman. Language. If you love me, that is that's what it's gonna have to be. I think that's probably all I got going on. I mean, we traveling next month, so this month I'm not doing much of anything. I'm taking New Year's time. Around the time I'm gonna take off and bring in the new year very organized. That's what I'm doing the next few weeks. Organizing all of my closets. That's a huge deal for me.
You have all the closets.
Yes. And I need to get
all the clothes and all the shoes.
All the clothes.
But it's like a ridiculous amount of stuff that's in my house. It's not shoes and clothes. I just have a lot of household stuff that I don't need. So I know a few people that are moving, and I'm giving stuff away. Like I'm helping folks move. Like I got enough stuff in there for 2 people, like 2 houses. And I'm gonna have this stuff. I'm trying to minimize things, and that's it.
Okay. So I have not purchased a single gift for my children for Christmas. They don't want much. Well, aside from Ian asking for $5,000, they don't want much, and so the things that I get, I'll get them from Amazon. So I have Amazon Prime. It'll be here in 2 days, so I'm not pressed to do that. We're traveling for Christmas, so we'll be able to, catch a basketball game and go tobogganing. Have any of you guys done that before? Toboggan. I don't know what the verb is for that. What have y'all done before?
Right? Is it what is it?
It's where you
but I can't think of what that is right now. What is it?
It's like you climb up this big hill and then you get on something and you slide all the way down, but it's not like sledding. I mean, I guess like in a sense it's like sledding, but they call it tobogganing. But I don't know if toboggan is a thing or if it is the activity
of doing whatever you're doing.
Whatever it is or what it is, that's what we're doing.
Gotcha.
He must not be up there high then. The kids be doing.
Well, they said it's a big hill, but they said kids is fun for kids. We're gonna find out. I'll let y'all know.
Videotape that, please.
So we're gonna do that. I have been contacted. I've not shared this with anybody other than Ian. I'm gonna share it with y'all now. Okay. But last year, earlier this year, I had submitted an application for a reality TV show. I made it to this.
I know. I remember you talking about it.
I made it to the final round, and then I did not get past like that final round. Well, now it's time for the next season, and I've been contacted 3 times to make sure I put my application in. So once I'm done with the event on Saturday, I'm gonna like take a minute on Sunday, and then next week I'm gonna put together my submission application. So we'll see. The grand prize is $10,000, and it's a sewing competition. So
cool.
Hopefully, I'm selected, and if I go, I do well. I want to win. I want to win some money. I mean, $1,000 would be a game changer for me to do some stuff that that wasn't originally in my budget. So there's that on the horizon, and then I have the event tomorrow. For those of you who are in St. Louis, make sure you come by. I'll be at the British Community Center from 10 to 2. There'll be other vendors there. They'll be selling wonderful things. Shantae will be there. She's teaching us how to dress fly and fab for the holidays on a budget. And then another friend will be there, and she'll be teaching us how to take care of ourselves mentally, physically, for during this holiday season, because we talked about it before, how this could be a hard time for some people. But other than that, we're just, chilling and trying to remain positive and upbeat as we go into the new year. Yay. Hey, Chels. So I will, it's a lot going on, but then it's not a lot. And then I'm looking forward to 2019 for Poised and Petty. We have like a ton of, we recently had a brainstorm session at like dark 30 the other morning, and it was very productive. So we have a ton of great topics for you guys tomorrow. That'll be starting, basically kicking off January 11th with our very first show. And then January like 25th or 26th, we'll be live in a new location. Yeah, and that'll be the first time that we'll all be together in the same space. So, we're just really looking forward to these things. So we're gonna see how things play out. Yeah,
I think like this, we had 4 episodes. We just like stuck our foot into it, kind of trying to figure stuff out. And I feel like we're finally like getting into our groove. So what we have in store for 2019 is very exciting. I'm excited. And now the rest of the year, I'm just waiting to see my mama. This will be the first time that my mom, my sister, and my dad are visiting me. This will be my first time my dad has actually been in my place since I've moved. So I'm very excited. I've been like trying to make it homey and decorate and stuff, like Christmassy, since we'll be away from home. So I am super excited. I just want to hug my mom, and that's it, and have her cook for me. So I'm like, Mom, you gotta cook this, you gotta cook this. I need you to bring this. I'm gonna need you to do this. And of course, I'm getting her nerves, but of course she can't wait to do it because she loves me. So and then 2019, I'm really focused. I'll be turning 30 in 2019. Oh my gosh. Yes. So I'm looking forward to just doing some new things. There's a big trip that's in the works. I'm not going to really disclose it just yet to everybody, but I'm excited about that. Huh?
I said, you're such a blogger. I'm not going to disclose it at this time, but make sure you check that next week.
But no, I just want it to be like set in stone, confirmed, and I already have like how I want to announce it and stuff. So just wait. And then, so my blog, I really want to focus on like revamping it and really like pushing that. And it's interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what the 30s has for me, because the 20s, it was up and down, but I'm ready for the next chapter. So we shall see what's happening next. Stay tuned.
Yes. Stay tuned. All right. Do we have any pettiness for the people? What have you petty people been up to this week?
I've been petty this week.
I don't have any really petty. I don't really have any petty this week. Anything in like pop culture that was like real petty? I'm trying to think.
Okay, so I'll tell y'all what I've been up to. So I just started watching. I just started watching Starter. Y'all watch that show, the TV show?
Yeah, I've caught a few episodes.
I'm gonna start watching it.
Like I have like out of body experiences with this show because I am all into it. Like talking to the TV into it. It is the best show. If you've not watched it, you definitely should. It comes on. I don't know when it comes on, but it's on Hulu right now. So I've been watching that, and it's an amazing TV show. And I've been behaving. That's what I've been doing. I've not been.
Good.
I think that's been what's going on, at least over here. I've been chilling. I'm trying to bring in the year good. It is a goal. Let's see here. I only went into work today for a catered luncheon. I left. I am only like I'm really trying to just end the year in peace. Like mental peace. I don't want no drama. No drama. I don't want no bad vibes. What else they got out here? What other cliche saying they saying? You just want positivity. Good aura.
Only petty stuff that I have, which it happened a couple weeks ago, but I forgot to mention. I was telling my mom today. So my second job is working with like children, and a couple weeks ago, I was at work, and I was having a really bad week at like my job. So one day after my job, I went directly to my second job. So this is a swim school. So this little kid, I see kids. It's kids of all ages up to like 12, 13, but little like from infants, like 3-6 months all the way up. And so this one girl, she usually comes in on the night that I work. I know her name. Oh, hi, I speak to her. She walks through the door. This was the week we got back. Was it the week we got back from our trip? I think so. So that week was just rough for me anyway. She walks through the door, and I had my hair in like 2 flat twists, like going to the back. She walks through the door and says, "Why is your hair like that?" And I was like, that's all she just walked in. She was like, "Why is your hair like that?" And for me, and she's a mixed girl, so she doesn't have like straight, like she has some curl, and like it took everything in me not to say. And I put this on my Instagram, like, "Why is your hair like that?" Like, I just looked at her and I just said, "Because it is," and I walked away because I don't have time to be playing with people's kids. People, they need to watch their kids because
you about to fight the kid.
I was like, her, and then I would have had to fight her mom, and then I don't know. These kids are just like these days. Like when I was that age, I would have never thought to say something like that to a kid. Like these kids, they say something anything, and I don't know. But people need to watch their kids. I know that much. Because that's never happening. Why is your hair like that?
But you can't be going around hitting people churd, okay? Okay.
I can't.
No, you can't.
I've seen a few videos when these kids need to be mollywopped. Talking about somebody needed to take care of them. I already told you.
And my mom said, I would have said something. I said, you know what? I didn't have time to be fighting her and her mama at the same time. And it just... So.
You know what? That might have been the moment that the life needed to change for her. Because she would forever remember her opening her mouth and saying some randomness to somebody. And somebody say back to, "Why does your hair look like that?"
Right.
I'll answer. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why they I think the expectation is our generation is still respectful and they not respectful. So they take advantage of the fact that we are respectful and try us.
They do.
And it's like, come on now, we was used to getting, the neighbor swung on us and we got it wasn't just like, look, man.
I told you I whooped my kids. Listen, Y'all can try and report me if y'all want, but make sure y'all ready to take my kids in, okay? All right, because my kids get whoopings. I'm like, I just can't even deal with y'all. That little one, Eli.
He is a character. Eli is something else.
Just tonight, I walked through the door. I'm like, hey, Eli, that little boy, look back at me. And then look back to what he was doing. I'm like, I'm about to fuck your whole life up. I'm like, I don't understand this child. But he is just like all perpetually disgruntled. Always got an attitude about something. I'm like, you're 3. You don't even know life yet. Like, I don't understand you. But he wake up in the morning, bad mood. You ask him if you had a good day at school? Nope. You play with anybody? No. Well, what the hell did you do all day? Did you eat? No. I'm like, I'm about to kick your ass. Say no one more time. So look, my petty post is dedicated to my kids because both of their asses are more petty than I could ever be.
Ian is not petty, I don't think. I think Ian is just, maybe because I get him. We like on the same, you know. He's just very inquisitive and, you know, like just wants to know stuff. And
right.
Very, you know.
The next time he goes on one of those questions where he wants to know the ins and outs of gummy worms, I'm going to tell him to call Pepe.
Because I'll tell him, I'll be like, but like, why? Like, I need to know, like, and I'll keep, she hates it, but.
I'm going to definitely send him to you. Because that's just the way.
We can have a whole discussion about gummy worms and
yeah, you can do the stories at night too that they have me telling. I ran out of story the other night and ended up I mixed in the Wizard of Oz, like you need to click your heels 3 times. I wish I was home. Listen, I ran out. I was like, I don't have any stories for you tonight, children. And I'd be like, let me just read a book. And they'd be like, no, we want you to make one up. Well, what do you want me to tell you a story about? He told me teleporting and gummy worms. I don't even know what the hell teleporting is. What does that mean? Why did I have to take the toy room? Oh,
that was your petty. That was the pettiest of the petty.
Yeah, that was very petty.
So, a few weeks ago, I shared. It was whenever they were out for Thanksgiving break. I shared a picture on my social media. And basically, the kids' toy room, I had put painter's tape and closed it off. It was just like X all the way down to the floor. And they couldn't go into that playroom for 3 days. Every time you turn around, they were arguing over something, fighting over something, screaming about something, throwing something. Like it, just that whole weekend, they had just been fighting. So we had been telling them, we're going to throw the toys away. We're going to throw the toys away. You need to go sit down. We're going to throw the toys away. And then I thought about it. I bought these toys, so I ain't throwing shit away. Because I'm like, that would essentially be throwing money out the door. I was like, I'm not throwing the toys away. So I went and gathered up all the toys that they had that had accumulated in their bedroom, put it in a bag, and tossed it into the playroom, and then took the tape and taped it off. And I was like, when y'all learn how to appreciate some shit, then you can go back in the playroom. Ian cried himself to sleep every night. Eli would wake up in the morning and was like, Mommy, can I be good? I'm like, I don't know.
Can I be good?
I don't know. Can you?
Exactly. Can you be good? Before the tape came down, these kids had started playing with pencils and they had some washi tape. And they would take the washi tape and put it around the pencils, and then they were like making rockets and like taping it to the wall. I mean, because they had other toys to play with.
Resourceful.
Yeah, they were very resourceful. But I was like, y'all asses ain't getting back in this playroom. I'm like, I didn't have no damn playroom. Yeah, I didn't have a room. Yeah, you want to y'all asses got a playroom and y'all fighting?
That's one thing, being an only child, I didn't have to share my toys, so there was no fighting. I just played by myself. All my stuff, I was quiet. I just played. I didn't have to worry about getting my play. Well, I didn't have a playroom, but I didn't have to worry about getting my toys taken away because I wasn't fighting with nobody.
Yeah, well, good for you, but they have to share. I'm like, y'all are brothers and y'all figure it out. But they were in that mug, like fighting each other like they were strangers on the street. I'm like, wait, hold up now. It's the only brother you gonna get. You better love him.
Oh, okay. So what are we planning on? Does anybody doing anything on New Year's?
I will not be
Any New Year's
here.
plans?
I usually do that for the New Year's Eve party for the kids, but I won't be doing that this year.
Y'all gonna be gone all the way there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we get back like that day. I usually throw a New Year's Eve party for my kids and their friends, and the ball drops at 9. And it's really fun. People, parents and the kids come over and they hang out, but I don't think I'm doing that this year.
I might be here.
Thing?
I don't know yet. And my stuff always end up being last minute. Like last year, I was sick on New Year's. Like whatever that cold was that was going through St. Louis that took me down for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
I was sick in the bed on New Year's. This year, I don't know. I might not be here. I might just pack up and go somewhere since I still have the option to just get up and go.
Right. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I might. I think life gonna be different. I feel like next year, this time, we're gonna be talking about all different types of stories.
Yeah.
And we've been made some life changes going on. Yeah. See, I need to think it this year. I think I need to go and have a good
Turn up,
good
sis.
time. Right. I need to turn up. You have a turn up this year, so I'll figure out something. I am gonna have a huge lobster, like lobster tail, and I think I'm gonna go back and do my cowboy ribeye steak.
Okay.
For New Year's. So
Okay, so I'm gonna be at Tiara's house because I want some of the steak that she has. Yep.
What about you, Faye?
New Year's Eve.
This is actually my first New Year's that I would be here because I was home last year. I kind of just want to chill. I mean, like the whole going out thing is not. I don't know. We'll see. I honestly, right now, if I were to say, I would say I'm going to be at home with some good movies, wine, good food, and just chill out and bring the new year in with myself because, yeah. But we'll see. Right now, I'm just wanting to be low key, but we'll see.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know I think if we're back in St. Louis, it will just be home. I don't have anything planned, so it'll be a low key New Year's Eve this year. For a change, Ian says that I always if he has a day off, I have an activity planned for him. So I'm trying to be aware of that and let him chill. But it's like, wait, you're off?
Watch a little football, chill out.
Well, he works so much. When he's not working, I want to spend time with him doing things that we can't do when he's at work.
See, I like doing stuff like on like New Year's and stuff, but when it's not up to my what I thought it was gonna be, like my expectations, I'm just bummed. And I would rather just not even set my expectations for something and then just be at home and be chilling and know what I'm gonna get and be cool with that. Cause I don't wanna I like getting dressed up and doing all that stuff, but then plans fall through and all that. I don't have time for that. So
I just got a gown in the mail today. So just in case something happens, I have an evening gown to wear. If I go somewhere where it's going to kick it, I got me a nice little bodysuit, slacks.
And that goes back into that how she's going to organize her closets.
I am. No, my closet that part's good. It's the other stuff. It's just I have stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just gave away a whole bag of braid hair, trash bag.
What?
Full of braid hair.
Why?
What? I'm not gonna use it.
No, why did you have it?
Oh, but from beforehand when I had all the different hairstyles, I just had held on to. You go get some hair and you go get your hair braided. They said you need 4 packs, you get 5. And I don't know why I kept doing that. Like my head would increase in size, and it did. I never ended up using the hair, so I don't take it back. I just put it in the bag and use it for later. But I never need to use it now, so I gave away a whole trash bag.
All right,
full of braid hair.
Full of braid hair.
Curly hair too. You probably can do a couple curly hairstyles. There's all types of stuff. Crochet braid hair, everything. I kept my wigs though.
Lord, I ordered a wig for the first time ever. It's coming. I ordered it off of Facebook, so it it was like $20.
Facebook.
What kind of like is it straight or what?
Well, sitting here like, what?
So what y'all not gonna do is judge me, right?
No judgment. I'm just interested.
Okay, so somebody sent me a link. Somebody I know sent me a link of this chick that was advertising for this wig. The wig that she had on looked really, really good. It was like a short bob with a side part. And I was like, oh my God, I love that hair. And so I ordered it.
So you ordered the side part bob.
The side part bob. And
I'm getting pictures of this, so it's coming in.
I'm interested to see. You have to wear it on our next Poised and Petty.
You barely got the whole way out.
Now that's gonna be the tea there. Yeah, you're gonna have to wear that on the next episode.
See, y'all not about to clown
Give
me.
your review. Give your review of the hair.
A review on the wig. But yeah, I had been saying that I wanted a wig for a very long time, and then I saw the wig and was like, "Oh my God, it's $20." And every time I see people, like whenever I watch YouTubers who talking about wigs, they be talking about wigs just like, "Oh, you can get a 25% discount and you follow the link and the wig is like $300." And I'm like, I don't understand. You know, who do you think is watching this video? Because I don't get YouTube money. I don't get advertising money.
You saw somebody in the actual wig.
Mm-hmm. I hope that it's the same wig that she had.
That's what I was gonna say. Because you know these people be pulling the okie doke, so they're like, "Oh yeah, look at this wig," and then you get the wig and you looking like Ronald McDonald or something. You know.
Listen, this is going to be a social experiment on how much I can trust Facebook. Let me see if I can find a wig picture. I'm gonna show y'all because I
don't order my wigs from no Facebook. You call your sister next
time. Wig, but
I'm just okay.
We gonna see what this looks like, Lord. Hey, she gonna have me moisturizing this wig. I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, okay. Can y'all see that? Isn't that a cute wig? It looks so good.
Let me see.
That look like it's gonna be a good wig, right?
That's $20.
It was $20.
See it when you get it. I mean, look, it's a deep feather on, like it's deep. It's cut cute. See?
And you ain't getting the wig, Patrice?
Huh?
That is not the wig you gave me.
Listen.
That is not what you are getting. I just want you to know.
If she get this wig, I'm gonna see this wig when she get it.
Come on.
It's gonna fall like it's falling on that picture. I just don't. You know
that stiff hair is gonna be cut like this. Come on,
when wigs be that thick, you know you can't, girl.
Yeah, so y'all think I fell for the okie doke?
I think she got $20 from 10 million people. She reached right now.
That's what they're crashing out on them $20 wigs.
To island right now. Everybody get paid $20.
Now that I think about it, it's been about 2 weeks and I ain't got my money. I ain't got my wig.
Did you see what Adrian said? You're gonna get someone shaved hair off the barbershop. I agree.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
But do we have anything else we need to cover before we head out?
Let's see. I don't have anything. I'm just looking forward to 2019. Poised and Petty is going to be lit. Is that what the kids say? The Poised and Petty finna be lit in 2019, baby.
Yeah, we got some really good things. This was a test run, and I think it went pretty good. But next year is gonna be even better. Just somebody has a question. Somebody has a question on here.
Oh, ask a question. Okay.
Okay. I cannot. You know what, Jeremy? You know what?
Listen, Jeremy, you get your lace front, and I'm gonna get my lace front, and we're gonna rock them together.
That's 19.
Hilarious.
We should totally do an episode about hair, right? Because I've had relaxed hair. I will cut my hair off in a heartbeat. I have no hangups about my hair at all. But I've been
talking about that today, Patrice. Me and my mom. I said, you like Patrice? Y'all just cut your hair, and we should definitely have a hair episode. That's a good one. I'll add that to my list right now. We have our little.
We have a running list of content. Yes. Yeah, but we should definitely do a hair episode. And this is only the second time in my life that I've had braids. So, thank you, girl. Wait, hold up. Thank you, girl.
So, you guys follow us. We have all of our information in the is it the little information tab? And I hope you guys will be joining us for 2019 because it's gonna be lit, as the kids say. Lit. I'm just excited. I'm excited about our personal lives for 2019. I feel like Tierra, I'm hoping and praying some good stuff coming for us, some changes in our lives, some big stuff. So I'm proud of us and I'm excited about where this is going. Look at Terry. It's just hair. I'm crying about her today. But
it'll grow back.
You're gonna have to give her a pep talk tomorrow, Tierra. You have to give her a pep talk and let her know she's gonna be up.
I'm love on Miss Terry because I know where you're coming from. I currently feel you on all of it. Yeah, it's a struggle, but you appreciate it. I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, I wake up and be like, let's go. That's all you get from me. So okay,
yep.
Oh wait a minute, am I supposed to get my clothes and spill too?
Go ahead, girl. Give you.
Was you done, Pepe? I don't know if you was done.
That's it.
Wait, you giving face? Okay.
Let me see here. What are you talking about?
We're closing it out.
We're closing out. Okay.
Yes.
I am excited about the holiday. I plan on having a peaceful holiday. It won't be nothing like last year because last year holiday was it wasn't a good holiday. This is going to be a good holiday.
Yeah.
I don't really. Yeah, that's really about it. I'm looking forward to the new year. I'm thankful for the current year. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be an awesome year. It's awesome years to come. I'll say that. Awesome years to come. So, speaking into existence, living it every day.
Agreed. And I just want to close it out by saying thank you so much to everybody who has ever watched the Poised and Petty crowdcast that has commented and kicked it with us in the comment section. We appreciate y'all for coming on this journey with us. And I don't think that it would have been as much fun if it were not for you all. Yes. So look for us in January 11th. We'll start, pubbing it in January. But if we don't talk to you outside of this, have a happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and Merry Kwanzaa and what else? What's the other ones, baby? Wait, if we're all Christian, I can just stop at Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Oh, maybe. Okay. All right, folks.
Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your cousins, tell your aunties about us. Tell them. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year.
Everybody, happy holidays.
Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye. Whoa. Yes.